All right, Mike here with Grassroots K9, and today we're taking our 2 new puppy recruits out to do some environmental exposure. Right here we got Naylor. He's an English pointer. He's about, I think, 9 to 10 weeks old. And then right here we got Gus. Gus was bred at Grassroots K9 Maryland, a repeat breeding. Some of you may be familiar with Norman, same mom and dad. So we're gonna take them out. We're gonna take the side-by-side out to bring them into town. Well, we'll see you guys in town. Both Gus and Naylor's first time in the side-by-side. Naylor had a lot to say earlier on, but he's quieted down. Gus has been quiet the whole time. Random observation. We're almost in town now. We'll see you there. So environmentals today isn't going to be anything fancy with these guys. Pretty much just taking them on a walk and letting them explore. We live in the country, so him getting out and just seeing these trucks and cars, and want him to be, what we're looking for is for him to be pretty exploratory, looking around, checking things out. Naylor's doing pretty good so far. All right, so our next stop, we're near a skate park and a playground. Probably not gonna be able to see it over there, but there's a playground over there. What we want to try and do, and it may seem like just these really small things, but I'm a firm believer in that we've got to put together these small puzzle pieces. We want to get our dogs out and seeing as many things as possible at the age that they're at. They're at a super critical period in their development, so we want them to see new things, even if they're a little bit unsure of it. I got some food in my pocket, and with Chuck, and we want him to, I'll chuck that food. I want him to be super investigative and really just check out what's going on around him and have some fun while we're out. Look at that, going potty while we're out here. Smart guy. All right, so literally all I'm doing is taking him on a walk. Real fancy talks. That's what environmentals are. Just taking him on a walk. We got someone cutting grass back there. Just him hanging out. Look at you exploring. So because we're obviously dog vendors, working dog vendors, and we have a kennel full of dogs, we have to make sure that we take time to actually build relationships with these dogs, right? Get them out, do things with them that the average pet dog would just get to do as a part of their day-to-day existence. So we really want to stay on top of taking, especially these young pups, out and just letting them see the world, right? A lot of times, working dog vendors, people can get caught up in just, dogs being another kennel full. But what we try and do is make sure that we take our time and build relationships, make sure that the dogs are getting out and having a fulfilling lifestyle before they get to their final destinations. That's what we really want to try and work on and be fair to the animal in front of us. So that's what we're doing here today. Gus is rocking it so far. Super exploratory. See him just ranging out, going away from me. We got a lawnmower coming up, so we'll see how he does with this. So I'm gonna turn it around and we'll see how he does. There you go. So he did awesome. I chucked some food down as the lawnmower was getting close, and Gus noticed the lawnmower, but then, his stomach is the way to his heart. So Went right back to that food and didn't really give a crap. Awesome stuff. Yeah. Can't quite make it all the way up there yet, eh? There you go, get creative. I should have put a disclaimer, forgive me, but this video is gonna be pretty shaky and all over the place. It's hard to handle a dog and hold the phone and talk to you, but I'm trying, especially these puppies. One of the things that I wanna point out is that although we're pushing the puppies kind of at limitations and at thresholds, we don't wanna push them beyond a recoverable point, right? We don't want them to get so spooked by something that they now have negative associations with coming out. So it's very important to be, vigilant of what's going on with the puppies. So I think Naylor will give us a good example of that. Oh, big jump, big man. All right, so checking out this weird log, look at that. The cool thing that I'm liking about both of the puppies right now is that they don't have issues with being away from me and like ranging out. Very exploratory, wanting to check things out. And obviously we're raising them for single purpose work in the future. And that's super important, right? Being able to get away from me and go see what's going on elsewhere. It's cool to watch his genetics too, because he's definitely like looking like he's hunting or trying to flush a bird or something. So one of the things that we want to try and do with them at this age, obviously we're doing that environmental exposure, but we don't want them to become overwhelmed by their environment. So it's about kind of pushing their limits, but not pushing them to the point of where they're just fearful and too scared and can't think about anything but survival, right? So we want them to get out there and explore. Naylor's doing awesome. Obviously he has no issues with ranging out from me. He just wiped out. But we want to make sure that we don't push them beyond what they're ready for. We should be pushing and progressing, but again, it's not about getting them way beyond what they're ready for. So, all right. So for a recap, we just wanted to take the puppies out, get them out of the kennel, off the property, even though they're pretty recent to us, so they're not really super familiar with the kennel property. They've been there for a couple weeks now, so we want to take them out, let them just see the world, some new places. And to be honest with you, both Naylor and Gus did better than I expected. We're going to continue to post some progression videos with these two puppies. These are single purpose prospects for us. And right now, I'm feeling really good about the dogs. So hope you guys enjoyed. Get out there, train your dogs, and have fun. Until next time, ciao, ciao.